I mean, I mean, kinda. So what is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. My name is Ray. I'm a guitar player here on YouTube, and NAMM 2021 is turning into a month-long thing, a month-long fiasco talking about all things guitar and brand new guitars and gear and all that stuff for 2021. And yeah, man, now we got some more news and a little bit of a hot take that I think is gonna. I don't know how it's gonna go. We'll see. First off, if you're brand new to my channel, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to come hang out with me. I appreciate it. And if you've yet to hit that subscribe button, which according to my analytics, over 70% of you have not done so, please do me a favor and just do it right now. It takes 2 seconds. It's free. It won't cost a thing. And yeah, it would just make me happy, and you know, the support would mean a lot. All right. So now, at the time of this filming, there are two new Kramer guitars, two signature guitars, all right? Kramer is owned by Gibson, so Kramer and/or Gibson is releasing these signature guitars, and I want to talk about them. So the first one I want to talk about is, in fact, the is in fact the Tracy Guns Kramer Gunstar Voyager, all right? So now this guitar, it's kind of cool. I mean, it's got some like flames graphics. It's you know. It's alright. It's not necessarily my cup of tea, but I mean, if you're like a 80s shredder and you love kind of that vibe, this is totally your guitar, right? But honestly, I'm looking at it here just off screen on my laptop. That's why I'm looking down. But it was released about a day or two ago on their YouTube channel, the Gibson TV YouTube channel, and I didn't really feel compelled to make a video about it or talk about it. I was like, okay, it's an 80s looking shredder thing. But the one thing that did stick out in my mind is that looks just like Gus G's guitar. I mean, it kind of looks like the Star guitar, you know, from Jackson. And I was like, all right, whatever, you know what I mean? Cool. But at the time of this filming, about literally 10 minutes ago, there's a brand new signature line, or signature guitar, excuse me, from Charlie Parra. And this, to me, looks just like a Rhodes, man. It looks just like a Randy Rhodes from Jackson again. You know, nothing against anybody that is affiliated with Kramer or Gibson. If you love those guitars, that's awesome. This is just me speaking my opinion. And at the end of the day, my opinion doesn't really matter because it's an opinion. You know, we're just here just hanging out and I'm just giving you my thoughts. But anyway, after seeing these two guitars, I find it kind of interesting. I'm surprised I haven't seen too many people talk about this yet. And I'm not sure if it's going to be a hot take, but, you know, we'll see as time goes on. You know what I mean? So Charlie's guitar is in fact called the Vanguard, all right? And this is just a flashy, super shredder type of V style. But again, it looks like a Randy Rhodes. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little, I don't know what the word is, but I was just like, oh man, like that's kind of like not even close to trying, in my opinion. And, you know, that kind of brings me to what I want to talk about is like, you know, Gibson's out here sending everybody cease and desist. I believe Reverend got one, Kiesel got one, Dean got like 10. And, you know, but here we are, man. It's like, ooh, this doesn't look too good. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's ironic how, you know, I don't know. It's like you're against one thing, but then you go ahead and do it anyway with a different company, with Kramer. I find that interesting, and I find that like suspicious and a little like, I don't know, just a head scratcher, you know what I mean? Now again, I'll just say it one more time for all you Kramer and Gibson fanboys out there. I'm a Gibson fanboy. I love Gibson. You know, contrary to what I believe about their company here in 2021, I think I disagree with a lot of things, but at the end of the day, I grew up playing Gibsons, all right? I love Gibson. But honestly, it's all about like practice what you preach. You send a whole bunch of cease and desists out, but then these come out. I'm just like, what? Why are we doing this? And so it just kind of brings me to my point, man. It's like, you know, at this point, everybody's pretty much ripping off everybody. And that's okay. You know what I mean? It really is. You're not really like, everybody's got influences from everybody. And that's totally cool, man. I love the fact that everybody has their influences and their different guitar shapes and brands, etc., etc. But it brings me to my point of like, man, can't we all just like make cool guitars and just like not be so quick to judge about people ripping off other people if in fact everybody's kind of doing it anyway? And so it's just ironic, like Gibson's suing companies and sending cease and desists, but then they go ahead and release some Kramer guitars and they look identical to other guitar brands. just funny. I find that ironic. So anyway, that's my hot take. Quick little video, man. I just wanted to get my thoughts out there. What are your guys' thoughts about these brand new Kramers? Do you guys like Kramer? Didn't Kramer go out of business for a while? I kind of feel like Kramer wasn't around for a little bit there, but it's cool to see him back and, you know, getting some cool guitars. But anyway, what are your guys' thoughts? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. And yeah, man, this is not a bashing video. This is not a controversial video. This is just me speaking my opinion, man. And at the end of the day, we're allowed to have fun and we're allowed to have a discussion here on the internet. And, you know, that's all good. At the end of the day, whatever you believe, it's all good. So everybody, that's my hot take. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I would love to hear your thoughts down below in the comments, and I'll meet you down there, okay? I'm out of here. A huge shout out to all my patrons. I love you guys so much. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay metal. And I'll see you guys next time. Later.